everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I've been a little bit delayed with my friend series, but I wanted to do a makeup look for my friend Melissa. Woo woo, Melissa. So Melissa has been my friend since we were about 5 years old. We met in kindergarten and we're still friends, which is huge. I feel like in this world you meet people and then your paths cross and then they separate. And she's always been a great friend to me, and so she inspired this makeup look. I kind of wanted to do like a daytime glam, because Melissa, when I think of Melissa, even though she probably won't agree with me, I just think of glamorous. Like, I'm a pretty casual person. You know, it's like leggings, long t-shirt, some boots, let's go. And and she's more fashionista and has always been that way. I remember we were 21, went to Vegas, and she wanted to go look at like the Louis Vuitton shoe stores, and I was just kind of like, okay. And I went, and they were pretty, but I didn't have like that love, which I do now have. Not that I have any Louis Vuitton, but I can appreciate it. Whereas certain amount of years ago, I was just kind of like, why does she like these shoes so much? What the heck? And I've always been more of like the makeup, chapstick makeup product person. Anyway, going off on a tangent like I usually do, I hope that she likes this look. Again, when I think of Melissa, she's glamorous, but she's not fake lashes, sparkle type of glamour. She's like subtle glam. So I wanted to do kind of like a brownish gray smoky eye. And then this lip color is a little bit, I would say, a little out of her comfort zone. She mainly does like shiny lips, but I kind of liked the way this lip looked. And then just a good highlight. And yeah, so Melissa is fabulous. We have been there through illnesses and through heartbreak and through everything. So anyway, she's fabulous, and I love you, Mel, if you're watching, and I hope you like this look. Stay happy, stay healthy, and there will be more to come. Bye! So to start off, I'm going to use the Josie Maran Argan Oil Light and just press that into my skin. That's been my moisturizer this winter. It's been fabulous. Makes my skin feel nice and soft and seeps in pretty well. I'm now using this eye serum that I haven't used in a while. I usually use an eye cream, but thought I'd change it up. I had a sample of the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. I wasn't sure if I wanted to purchase a whole thing, so this is about the third time I've used it, and I really like it actually. And my two favorites now, my Elta MD with my foundation, the L'Oreal W4. I love the way that this works together. I don't break out from it, and I feel like it provides really nice coverage. So I'm just putting this on with my fingertips, nice and easy, and making sure I bring it down to the neck a little bit too. My usual MAC paint pot in soft ochre is what I'm going to be putting on my eyelids. As you can see, it cancels out any redness pretty well. So I'm just taking that up to the brow bone and a little bit underneath my eyes as well, because I'm going to be putting eyeshadow there. I'm going to take my spoolie and brush out my eyebrows, make sure they're nice and lifted up there. My usual angle brush by Eco Tools and my Milani Brow Fix. And always remember that eyebrows are sisters and not twins. It's sometimes difficult to get them to look exactly the same, so don't even try. Make them look similar. It's good enough as long as they're filled in. So kind of rushing through this since I've already done a video on it. If you want to see it, I can link it below. I'm going to be using the Meet Matte Nude palette by the BALM. I wanted to stick with matte shades here, nothing too shiny since it is going to be a daytime look. So I'm starting with this beautiful light brown peach color called Matte Singh. We're going to be layering colors on our eyelids. So I'm going to start with the lightest layer to act as a transition color and put that in my crease and a little bit higher up and all over my eyelid. Next, after this, I'm going to pick up a little bit of a darker brown, and this one is called Meet Matte Rosen. It's a darker brown warm color still, and I'm just going to put that in the crease, more towards the corner of my eye versus all over like I did with the lighter color. I'm just going to go ahead and keep blending that in until they look even to me. I'm then going to take a light gray color called Matte Abdul, and again focus that even more in the corner. So I've gone from all over the lid and crease to a little bit less to now just the corner, and I'm just going to stick that on the corner on both sides. I'm taking a fluffier brush at this time to get the darker gray color, and that I'm going to work into the corner and the crease as well. So it's just a nice blended kind of gradient of browns and grays, which I really like. So just keep blending that until you're happy with how it looks. Doesn't have to be perfect. On my actual eyelids, I'm going to take a flat concealer brush and put on a warmer brown called Matte Rosen. That's just going to go all over my eyelid, just to kind of darken up the look a little bit more. I am going glamorous here, so I need a little bit of a darker eye, I think. Next, taking any matte light, color, you can use that underneath your brow bone to just lift that area and draw light towards it, and it just makes everything look nice and clean. So I'm trying to use products that I haven't used in a while, so I'm using this MAC Moisture Select as my concealer. I didn't really love it when I purchased it. I purchased it a few months ago, and it does tend to crease even when I set it, but I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, so I thought I'd give it another try for today. It did a decent enough job in covering it, just adding a little bit more there for some extra coverage. And as always, setting it with my Ben Nye banana powder. I just think that this is the best setting powder. That's all I have to say. I'm taking a thick pencil brush, and I am going to use pretty much the same colors that I used before on the top of my eyelid, and just put that on the bottom, not all the way to the inner corner, but just on the outsides, and just do the light brown and then the darker brown and the gray, and it looks a little crazy, but after you put mascara and everything on it, it kind of all comes together. So don't worry. Makeup is to have fun with, not to be perfect. I'm taking a flat brush there and just adding in some more of the gray and getting that in there. Let's curl those lashes. This is just the Sephora brand eyelash curler. I couldn't find my e.l.f. one. I usually use the e.l.f. eyelash curler, but this worked just great. I love this vanilla pigment. It is gorgeous. It has gold pink undertones when you blend it out, and it looks kind of scary when you just look at it because it just looks like this vibrant white pigment, but when you blend it out, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous peach color of happiness. So I stuck that in the inner corners, and then just to add a little bit more drama, I'm using a purple eyeliner in my waterline. I was going to use black, but I thought that that would be a little bit too much for this look that I wanted to do. I kind of wanted a softer look. So I really like this purple color. I think it brings a nice color palette to the eye look. I'm using the Josie Maran Argan Oil Mascara that I got in my Sephora haul. I actually really, really love it. This is the second time I'm using this mascara, and it's long lasting, and I think it makes my lashes look really long, which is awesome because they're not really long. They're pretty thick, but just short. So I think this adds enough drama, and I like it. You can't have some glamour without some bronzer. So make your best fishy face impression, and underneath the hollows of your cheeks, you're going to want to bring some of that bronzer down. As you can see, it slims the face and adds some nice color to that. And I'm also going to brush that along my forehead, anywhere where the sun would hit you naturally. I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit. I don't do this every day, I rarely do it, but I think that sometimes a look calls for it, and I just thought it'd be fun for this one. So I blend it out after I've contoured, and now I'm going to stick to the glowy look with this Nars blush in Luster. It's really, really pretty. I'm also going to use a highlighter with it at the end, but it has its own glow to it, so you don't necessarily need to use a highlighter. I just thought it was really pretty and went with the eyeshadows pretty well. So just smile and put it on the apples of your cheeks. And now the Becca highlighter that I love so much in Opal. Oh, it's just so exciting, this highlighter. I love it. So you just need to barely touch it to the actual pan, and then you just place it at the tops of your cheeks, and boom, has some shine, makes you feel glowy and shiny in a good way, not an oily, gross way like can sometimes happen. Pop a little bit on the top of your lip on your Cupid's bow, and that gives the illusion of a fuller lip. And yeah, I just love this highlighter. I'm going to set everything with my L'Oreal W4 foundation powder. And it's the same color as my liquid foundation. I really like how it looks when I set it. Melissa's favorite lipstick is Please Me by MAC. Although she has branched out a little bit, she does love this one. So I'm barely putting a little bit on because I don't want it to be overwhelming. And I'm just going to line my lips with MAC's SOAR lip liner and put that on as you would a lip liner. And then to top it off, because Melissa does like shiny lips, I'm going to use MAC's LIPGLASS in Orange Tempura. I think it was limited edition, but it's I'm sure any lip gloss that you have is going to be good. So just go ahead and use your favorite and put it in the middle of your lips. And then next, I wanted to give you guys a second option. So I wiped that off, and I'm going to put on a darker matte color called Velvet Teddy by MAC. And I just really like the way that this changed the look. Thought it was a good Thanksgiving kind of look with this lipstick. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the double look. I don't usually do full face makeup tutorials, so that's why it was kind of sped up, because it was a little bit long. So if you finished this video, thank you so much for sticking through to the end. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!